Hey everybody, thank you for visiting my channel, Past, Present, and Future Gnosis. It's your host, Gnosis. And once again, we're back with another article. But before I begin this article, I want to say thank you for everybody for taking the time to visiting my channel. Be doing more uploads very soon, just going through a little period right now of probation period. If you catch my drift. But anyhow, let's get straight to the story. So I really wasn't gonna do this story or cover this. I know you all heard about Jamie Muson, the guy that actually brought in the two alien corpses that were revealed before Mexican Congress on last Tuesday, and he had left men wondering who the man that revealed them is. Like I said, I really wasn't gonna touch upon this because of all the hypocrisy behind it, and for me, I don't like to jump on certain topics or articles. I like to do my due diligence and wait a little bit before I present it. But just to give you a little rundown, if you haven't heard, so yeah, Jamie Morrison, he's a self-proclaimed expert on UFOs and extraterrestrials beings, appeared before Congress earlier this week to display two alleged mummified alien corpses. During the hearing, he claimed that corpse to be around 1,000 years old and that more than 30% of the corpse DNA to be unknown. So we have this fellow bringing all this to the Mexican government, and I want to just say, just for him bringing it to them is really something. I mean, but with this guy, if you dive deep into this guy and you look him up, you see that there's some questionable things in his past where he presented them before, and let's just say some things weren't too credible. But what I do have to say is there's actually an update to this, and that's what really got my attention, to be honest with you, because I told you I didn't want to dive deep into it because of the controversy of it, but because they wanted scientists to actually scan these so-called mummified bodies so we can get a deeper understanding and actually see if we can corroborate what he was saying. And surprise, surprise, ladies and gentlemen, there's actually an update to this. And I was surprised too. That's why I was like, okay, maybe I will touch upon this, because I don't want just to touch upon certain topics just so I can get views. I just want to give you guys historical stuff, truth as much as possible. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this article that we have right here from the Indian. And it says here, scientists confirmed that one of Mexico's aliens is alive after controversial research. Now, this is really interesting, people. There's a video too that we'll be touching upon, but I really want to get you with the article here. So let's start here. Scientists in Mexico have given their verdict on the proposed aliens that were presented to the country's Congress last week. Much controversy existed around the aliens were presented by a man named Jamie Muson, who was previously been accused of using the mummified beings apparently found in Peru as part of an elaborate hoax. Despite spawning dozens of memes, and I mean a lot of memes. I mean yeah, it's just crazy how many people were using this as a meme. Man, I seen a cake one too, man. That just blew my mind, man. But let's just continue here. Also denied that the aliens were part of a hoax and even said that Clara was alive and intact with biological and with gestation. However, much like the alien bodies themselves, the researchers have been clouded in controversy and skepticism, as research has yet to be officially verified, with NASA scientist Dr. David Spergel questioning why the findings haven't been made public, as per the BBC. Spergel said, if you have something strange, make samples available to the world scientific community, and we'll see what's there. Benzes did add in this address at the press conference, we are facing the paradigm of describing a new species or given the opportunity to accept that there has been contact with other beings, non-humans that were drawn and marked in the past by diverse cultures throughout the world. So now, like I was just saying, we have this article from Indian. There's a video, but there's not that much audible, but it's actually claiming that they're saying that that one of the Mexican aliens is alive after this controversial research. So yeah, without further ado, let's go straight into the video. Like I said, there's not really that much audio. I will leave the link so you guys can look up on it yourself too. But yeah, let's look at the video real quick.
El notario público está. Estos especímenes no se pueden explicar.
Observar la imagen. En esta imagen se observaron 3 huevos.
Ahora sí que para que sea usted el que de su viva voz,
Evidentemente, la comunidad científica que lo desee se acerque a conocer estos cuerpos de forma directa.
Verificar que el elemento que se está introduciendo en el aparato.
cosa. Sin embargo, desde abril de 2017 que viajamos al Perú, para una igual, etcétera. Yo lo he dicho algunas veces y los aquí está porque es más.
Lo que compete a la fe de hechos que mencionó.
Respiraron, que comieron, que habitaron en nuestro planeta allá en el desierto.
Externa o de armado externo, que por un solo cuerpo, un solo individuo, y que como ya fue comprobado en la tomografía, pues sí está compuesto de estructuras óseas, que incluso podemos ver aquí las fracturas secados y ya fueron extraídos de su ambiente de cosas.
Cuando el desierto de Nazca y de Palpa del Perú era el fondo, un estudio que ya se nos había ocurrido hace algunos años de la ciencia, de participar en el estudio, pues esa. Ponga usted mucha atención, por favor.
So yeah, like I was saying, clearly they're showing the CAT scans and everything like that, so it kind of looks legit. I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon yet because I think from a lot of people we want to credit too much on outer beings or outer elements when we, I'm sorry, for my evidence and my research, everything is always within us, and we don't give enough credit to the ancients that came before us. Yes, we see depictions when it comes to outer beings, astronauts, as you would say, from like when it comes to the Egyptians, the Indians, the Romans, the Greeks, even to the Babylonians. So I'm not trying to like throw that out because there's a lot of history that's not really talked about or pressed upon. So I will commemorate that. But I just want to say that just the feats that the ancients did, regular humans did, cannot be overshadowed. And I think we overshadowed it when just leave everything to aliens. Like when it comes to the Great Pyramids, everybody wants to just jump onto aliens, not knowing the sophistication that it comes to our ancient ancestors. They did so much, even without intervening or you wouldn't say from outer planetary beings. But I will be touching upon it. I will be doing a video about that because there is something there. I won't put that out there, but just want to show you that our ancestors also did some extraordinary things without some outside intervention, because when you know some things, everything is always within us. I'm telling you, a lot of things. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to touch upon this. Like I said, I didn't want to touch the subject when it comes to like aliens and stuff like that because it gets like a bad rep, but there is something to commemorate it. And then finding this second article somewhat confirming it, so I just had to bring this out. Like I said, I will be following this story. It's not going to be one of my like head ones, but I will keep will be keeping a close eye to this to see how far it goes with this story. But like, yeah, man, there's just a lot coming out right now. We just had the U.S. showing of Senate talking about extraterrestrial vehicles to UAPs. So just a lot going on right now when it comes to this alien subject. So I don't know, could it be distractions or truth? It's always a tipping with the scales. Just don't believe everything that you see online, people. Just do your research. Don't jump on every article that pops up. Yes, that's what I do. When I see an article, I'll wait a little bit, do my due diligence, and then I'll present it to you. So I hope you all do the same. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to bring this up to you guys. What do you guys think about this update when it comes to the showing of these two aliens that were presented to the Mexican board and everything? So very interesting. Very interesting. Like I said, I leave the article for you guys so you can look up yourselves. But yep. Other than that, I hope to see you guys on my next video. More stuff is on the way. All right, guys. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.